What's going on, guys and gals? I've got some meatballs here. I've got some sauce, some bread, and some cheese. And it's even there on the bag. This is what we're going to be having. A meatball sub. So hopefully you might be in the mood for meatballs. That's what we're going to be having. Just want to show you this. This is cooked perfect Italian style. I couldn't find the Angus style that I had last time. I searched all over for it, but I couldn't find it at the store that I was at. So we're going to give these a try. First thing they need to do is go into the toaster oven, which I have preheated. And we're going to be doing something, hopefully that works out with the buns. Should work out pretty good. So let's get started. First thing that I know I want to do is get these meatballs in. So that's what I'm going to be doing right now. Getting these meatballs taken care of. Okay. Open the bag. Hopefully you can see inside. I don't know if you can or not. It comes with quite a few meatballs. Sorry. There we go. Quite a few meatballs in there. So I have a pan in there. It's already hot and preheated. Very hot. Let's see, let's do this right here. So you can take a look. I'm thinking 1, 2. Oh, those are big too. They're quite large. It's 26 in the bag. So I'm thinking this is the size of the sub roll right here. I don't know if you can tell. 1, 2, 3. 3 per sub. And what I can do is I'll just go ahead and cook them all. I was only going to use a certain amount of sauce, so I'm just going to use all this sauce. I have quite a large container of sauce here. I'm just going to cook these. These are quite large compared to the last time that I purchased these. I'm not sure, maybe I picked a different bag that has larger meatballs, but alright, let's go ahead and get this in the oven. We'll let it sit down for a second. Perfect. Alright, so we have our meatballs. We're going into the oven. I've got it on air fry. I'm not sure exactly, what you're going to be using. Probably something a little cleaner than this thing. Sorry, I got to get a new one of these. There's no way around it. I've tried cleaning it. It just doesn't look that great. Anyway, sorry. I'm going to cook these meatballs and I'll let you know what they look like when they're done. But in the meantime, let's come back over here. See what we have going on in the sauce world. So we have ragu as usual. That's quite a large container. Let's see what this is. Italian style meatball bombs. I think we're going to be looking at no way. There's no way. An hour and 25 minutes. Alright, so I'll just play it by ear with the meatballs. I think they're set up so you can cook them in about 30 minutes, but let's get our sauce right. And let's see what we're going to do with these buns too. So we get a plate. Matter of fact, let's get this set up so you can see more of what's going on. There we go. Is that better? Let's see what's going on. Okay, there we go. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to toast each one of these buns that I'm going to be using in the pan. I'm going to rub butter on the buns and then I'm going to toast it. I'm going to add a little bit of garlic. It's going to kind of be like garlic toast, but then it's going to actually turn into a sub. So hopefully it'll be delicious. Let's get the butter out. That's starting to smell good. I think they're going to need... Alright, so we'll leave it on this, and then when they get done, we'll check them, and then we'll throw them on for another 15 minutes or so. But we need to get the butter out. Got the butter. Perfect. While you're cooking butter for bread. This is Pepperidge Farms. It's really high quality bread. This was on sale where I was at, so I went ahead and got that. And I'm pretty happy I did, because it's been about 2 days, 3 days, and it's still fresh. Quite fresh. And that's going to be crucial, because you don't want it to be all dried out. That'll be a problem. What I'm going to do is, it's only cut so much. Hopefully this is not a mistake. I'm going to just gently push this back. And add your butter. Can you see that? I'm not real crazy with it, but you may know. I'm sort of OCD when it comes to spreading butter. I gotta make sure it's all over. I don't know why I've always been like that. I want to make sure everything has butter on it. So that one's good to go. And what we're going to do is just fry that in the pan over here in a minute. Any minutes. I know we're going to do at least 2. So you can see I'm just easily pushing this back. You don't want to rip it. If it is too old, then it definitely will rip or tear. You will not be wanting to use that. Okay, we have our bread ready. It's going to be good. Get our eye on in a minute whenever these meatballs are closer to being done. Alright, as far as the sauce goes, I'm going to use all those meatballs, so I'm going to use all the sauce too. Those meatballs are going to need a little bit of time to cook, so meatballs on this one, so we're going to do this. Red, and we need to get the pie heated up. I'm going to put a little bit of salt. Salt, if you missed that first part, I just put a little bit of butter. Now I'm going back to salt. And some garlic. Hoping this works out okay. Now that's cooking. The meatballs are done. Let's get them out. It smells so good. I wish you could smell. It smells amazing. Nice and golden brown. Look at that. So let's get all this grease to one corner. I might just set you down. Paper towel. These things come in so handy. That's why they get gone so fast. But I've got the paper towel getting all the grease out. I've got all the grease draining to that one corner. So give me just a second to take care of that. Look at that, it's so nasty. Look at that. We were going to eat that. Okay, I've got the grease out. The meatballs are done. So I'm going to put these meatballs in the sauce. So hot. I'm gonna keep a few out. Let's stir it up. Get them covered in sauce. I've already mixed up a couple things while you were gone in my sauce to make it taste the way that I like it. So you do whatever you like to your sauce to make it taste better. Okay, let's give it a taste. That's good. This is a different one than I usually go with, and it tastes more like vine ripened tomatoes. Really rich in the tomatoes area. Oh no. May have made a big mistake. Oh no. Let's see if it's going to be a make or break kind of thing. People like it a little crispy. What I did is, it didn't take just a second, and maybe that garlic got burnt. If it is, it might taste weird, but it got a little crispy. But you won't be able to see that. Hopefully it won't interfere with the flavor. If it does, I'll just be making another one. I'm just going to load up. My meatballs, I estimated 3. so might be a little bit too much sauce. We'll figure it out as we go. There's 3 there, so what are we missing? We're missing some cheese. It's pretty hot. It won't take long to melt. I could throw it in the microwave, or I could throw it back in that toaster oven. It's kind of like a hot dog. So yeah, I think you get the concept. You just want to, those that they get a little black or a little brown. I know it looks ugly, but maybe you can prevent that. Maybe you cook yours and put the garlic on afterwards, or maybe you just watch it a little bit better than I did. I think I may have had the temperature up a little too high. But hey, I've got quite a few of these meatballs, and so just because I messed up on the first ones, that's kind of like a trial and error. We learned our lesson. Okay, now we need some cheese in this. Perfect. We have these all cheesed up. I'm going to try to turn this one into like a hot dog style instead of a Subway. I mean like a sub style where it's on the side. There we go. So we have those together. I'm going to throw these back in the toaster oven and melt that cheese. And yeah. Add the rest of those meatballs in there.